What is up, everybody? Welcome to a brand new video, and I hope you enjoyed that few clips at the start of this video. Hopefully I remember to edit them in and don't sound like a completely insane person right now. But as you probably noticed, I'm using the defense set, and I'm using it with an MP5 ST, which absolutely wrecks in last stand. It also wrecks in PvE, anything really, as long as you don't let people get behind you, because well, it don't turn good when people get behind you, which can prove a problem when fighting multiple people. But as long as you have that wall of a shield right in front of you instead of you know not using it, you'll do just fine. And even though I have really low toughness here and I'm using reckless, but a thing about reckless that a lot of people seem to have misinformation about is reckless does not apply to your shield. Your shield does not take extra damage because you're using reckless. You take extra damage. Your player takes extra damage, which should not be a problem when using defense, because you don't want your player to be getting damaged, and you're going to be relying on your shield to defend you, because that's like the whole point of this set, isn't it? So I've obviously opted to go for the MP5 ST because it's the best SMG out there right now. I know some people may say, but the MP7, man, it has more burst. Shut up. MP5's better. That's just nothing else. MP5 is better, flat. That is it. The perks I have on it is responsive, unforgiving, two top tier perks, and self-reserved. I'd rather not have self-reserved, but yeah, again, I'm not going to throw away some free healing. I mean, you kind of need it in this patch because, yeah, you're just not going to heal a lot from a self-heal if you don't spec into skill power. And not anymore. You guys know that, right? Yeah, it's bad. But anyway, that's not what this build's about. From a secondary, got sniper. You know, shield goes down. I can pick people off at a distance, or I can take cover, whip out my sniper, pick off somebody, back off the cover, have my SMG ready, drill them down if they get too close. You know, that kind of thing. It works out good. But I do, as I say, rely on my MP5 ST to do the job, because yeah, it's good. That's what it's for. That's why I pay it on my class, right? And for my secondary, I'm using this shotgun thing because, well, I like it, and it's pretty handy for finishing people off. And my two high ends, as I said, are reckless, and I've rolled health as my major. The other stuff doesn't really matter. Do whatever you want with that. My backpack is specialized. You could go for rejuvenated, but I don't think it's necessary because you can just rely on combat medic to heal you and your shield, and you're going to get medkits every time you respawn anyway, so why not? You know, you're not going to run out of medkits, and if you do, yes, you're probably going to be screwed. But yeah, I don't survive that long, so I don't think the average player survives that long to use all your medkits unless you're back to back just spamming it away for no reason. So yeah, that's why I'm not using rejuvenated, because I think it's unnecessary. Specialized is also a lot better to give you a better shield, health wise, and also a little bit better of a heal, which I don't really rely on a heal, but you know, it's there. It helps, and I've rolled that to skill power. Roll that for health if you want, but I think the skill power is more important, suggesting that we are not relying on our own health, we are relying on our shield's health, and skill power is going to help with that. And as again, it just helps with your heal, and it's just cool. It's okay. Yeah, it's cool. Go with it. For all my other places, they're all defense, obviously, because it's a defense build. My gloves, god roll, you know, stamina roll. They're pretty cool. And holster, I've actually opted to go reload speed. And you say what you want, but I think reload speed is really advantageous. I mean, if I'm reloading in like 1 second and the guy in front of me is reloading in 2 seconds, that's a whole second I get to shoot at him before he can shoot at me. And if my meter stats were true, which they aren't, by the way, I'd be doing 347 damage to him and he'd die in that 1 second. So yeah, but in reality, I do about 200k to him, and yeah, he'd probably die anyway. So yeah, it's good. Okay, knee pads, I've rolled them to health and stamina. Everything else doesn't really matter. And my mask, I'd rather be crit chance in firearms, but it's firearms, enemy armor damage. I can't do anything about that. I mean, I've got a really high rolled armor stat, so I doubt I'm going to find a mask as good as this that has crit chance. But hey ho, enemy armor damage is okay, I guess, right? But crit chance would make this build so much better. It'd be awesome. Yeah, it'd just be awesome. But yeah, let's go on to the next stuff. The next stuff, which is the abilities. I'm using booster shot because this is a damage focused build. So why not use booster shot? I mean, extra damage, extra survivability for that people that flank you, and yes, that happens a lot. People know how to fight shields nowadays. God damn it. Why can't they be like idiots like they used to be, where you be like, shield, what do I do? I can't just spray into your face. But some people know how to fight shields. A lot of people just kind of try and spray down your shield, and it just doesn't happen, and it's awesome. Booster shot, as I said, more damage. It's awesome. And shield. This is what defense actually does now. When it says that your shield mods do not count, and you'll only get your base shield, it means you'll only get the base shield skill. Your performance mods still work. I will still be getting that tons of more damage, as reflected on the sheet. But I couldn't just use that and get 30% damage instead of 20% damage. It just gives me the stats of the shield, which is 600k. That's definitely enough to survive someone spraying at you for a couple of seconds. Enough for, in fact, 2 or 3 people spraying at you. But if 3 is a bit of a touch and go, probably gonna die. 2, if they play it smart, you're gonna die. But most of the time they'll just line up in front of you basically and get folded. It's absolutely awesome. You guys seen the clips. Hopefully I can find that one that I'm thinking of, where I just absolutely decimate 2 or 3 people in a row before dying, of course. But hey, it was cool, right? I decimated 3 people, then I died. I'm happy with that. Talents. This is something that's semi-important. Critical save. This helps you survive when you get low. Helps you. Combat medic. Run this. If you don't run this, you're gonna die a lot more. I mean, healing your shield by 40%. That's like 250k. I don't know, something in that ballpark. I can't math right now. Something in that ballpark. You're healing your shield for. So yes, definitely go for it. Precision. Definitely go for this because you're using the SMG, the extra crit damage. Why throw that away? It's awesome. And also pulse. You get to pulse people. You can see where they run off to, even though most of the time you'll have some guy on your team using a pulse, so it's quite handy. On the move, why not use this if you're going to be a moving piece of cover? I mean, you're going to be moving all the way, and there's no reason why you shouldn't be moving. So definitely use this. Decreases damage you take by 15%, which it's half the amount it used to do, but it's still very good. And yeah, that's it. Hope you guys enjoy this build. Hope you guys have a play around with it, and hope to see some of you guys in Last Stand so I can wreck you with my superior shield skills. Um, yeah, no, let's face it, you probably Shrek me. You probably can play this game better than me. So yeah, I'm excited to see what people can do with this, and it's gonna be really cool. And it's yeah, I hope a lot more people should be using this build. I hope a lot of people do use this build and try out this build because it's really fun to do, and it's a unique way of playing. You PC people might not like it because it really affects your maneuverability, and I know you guys love to do your jiggy jaggy, flick around everywhere thing. But us console players, you know, definitely use this because you're going to absolute wreck and you're going to have fun, and it's going to be awesome. So, aside from that, if you like the build, like the video, you know, it makes sense to give me a like. You know, it helps me out. It makes you cool in my books, right? And you know, aside from that, if you want to help out even more, share this video. Um, if you want to keep up with stuff, I have a Facebook page. It's linked down in the description. I also have a Twitter, which is down in the description somewhere, I believe. Um, and aside from that, see you guys in the next one. Whoops, that was the wrong button.